Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. Welcome to Wrestling with Entertainment, bringing you exclusive breaking news, breaking the rumor and innuendo, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and AEW every Saturday on YouTube and Castbox. I am Hollywood James J. As always, Big Sexy Coleco Yachts.
Hey, ladies. What up, James? What up, Mitch? Back in the house one more guy.
And the bad guy, Mitch Mayhem.
Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? I'm the bad guy.
And today on the show, we will be previewing Clash of Champions. I don't even know why we do this at this point. Our predictions are garbage and they never come true. Except for Mitch, because he changes his pick every time.
No, it's because I used to wrestle, so I kind of, if you've been in it, you honestly, as it comes on the screen, you can kind of predict, the, like, good, if they were to write good scenarios and good storylines, you could be like, oh, okay, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. But if they're not on their game, it'll just be shit. So.
But on the show, you'll say, no, I'm going with this guy, but the next week when the show actually happened, you said, well, I changed my pick that second before the match started.
Because storylines, okay, when my predictions are a lot of what I want. Then when I see the storyline evolve from what they want to happen, I go, oh, and I look at it as an overall, and I take a educated guess on what I think is in their mind, not in mine. So
you're a cheater.
And then I go from there. So no, I'm not a cheater. I'm an evolver. There is a big difference. I evolve. I don't cheat. I evolve.
That's something Triple H
you know the best of hold on. The most stubborn people in the world. They just keep to their guns no matter what. Smart people like me, we keep ourselves open to new facts that might come along to better improve our decision making. What's wrong with that? So
go with that, Mitch.
I am.
It sounds like he's.
We will also.
I didn't hear that.
We will also be reviewing the Madison Square Garden shows from Raw and SmackDown. But first, we are wrestling with the Moment of Mayhem. So, what do you got for us, Mitch? It's been a spell since you've done this.
Yeah, and we're just going to have a little drive-through today. Welcome, everybody, on the Mayhem Moment, brought to you by Wrestling with Entertainment. We have a few prime stories for you. I'll get right to it. First off, the whole ordeal with Chris Jericho and the quote-unquote stolen AEW World Heavyweight title. I have it under very good source. Yeah. A little bit of the bubbly.
Bubbly.
And that's been memed to death. In about a week, everyone's going to just, like, not want to see that anymore. It's been done to death. But it was fun for the first, few days. There will be many of us that keep it going. That's the problem.
Yeah. That is now a staple on the show. But continue.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And anyways, we do this all the time. It's part of the show by now. Devolve into other stuff and then get back on track. Chris Jericho and the AEW quote-unquote stolen title. I have it under very good authority that what actually happened, what they were trying to save face. And you can't blame a company that's just coming into fruition with a TNT primetime slot to admit the truth of what happened here. So what they said that the title got stolen.
Give me the truth, Mitch. Give me the truth.
Everyone said it's to save face. What really happened, in my opinion, and from what I've heard from other people, is that poor. I think they did this for the limo driver's sake. The limo driver driving Chris Jericho accidentally left the title on the back of the limo and drove off. Hence why it was found on the side of the road in Florida. And I just imagine what Chris Jericho did to that poor kid. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, you can't make all this stuff like.
No! They like you. Before we came on the air, yeah, like you said, the stuff that's real, you cannot. Anything that you make up will not match up to it. You can't.
Yeah. That is so true. Like
between since 2016, yeah.
Like since wrestling, other than professional wrestling and college football, there's some shit you just can't make up, bro. Like it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the stories you hear from professional wrestlers, like you could only believe happen in to pro wrestlers.
Right, and they keep a lot of that, like what really happens, sacrosanct to themselves, because a lot of this information, the true information, will expose the truth behind the scenes, and they're like the Wizard of Oz of performance. They want to keep that curtain behind them to protect their ability to perform, and I understand that.
Well,
there's going to be a lot of trolls trying to get behind the truth of it and break their kayfabe characters, and
Well,
I guess that's what we are.
The belt was stolen from the back of the limo. Sounds a lot better than Jericho left the belt on top of the limo and it got thrown out the side of the road.
Do you really think, with them not even on TV yet, that they would really say, "Oh yeah, we lost the title. You shouldn't be giving us like thousands of dollars of stuff. We'll just lose it." I mean, come on. That's like the worst promotion ever. Of course they're gonna hide their shit and like make it seem like it's something else. Come on now.
Yeah, and some of those quote unquote brainwashed fans and are shitting on me on Reddit saying like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with AEW. Those shows are fine. I love them." But like
that might be their.
If you like Fight for the Fallen, like you enjoy car crashes and kicking puppies.
Okay, well, hold on. It's in the eye of the beholder. I do understand that, because there are some people that they just don't like the entertainment side of WWE. They like the spot fests, and they like the more athletic side of it, the indie wrestling style, and that's what AEW provides more. And I don't like the overly crazy comedy stuff like the Michael Nakazawas and the Orange Cassidys, and they love that stuff, and that makes me throw up. So there's very that there's a big group over here that likes this. There's a big group here likes that. So and AEW is trying to have a melting pot. That's why they do Cody style, Kenny style, and then the Buck style. And I appreciate that, but yeah. You can definitely see the unprofessionalism still in a young AEW, that they're still trying to learn the ropes of everything.
And New Japan has guys like Yano and Taguchi who do that funny haha type of match, and it's okay for that one kind of match.
Yeah, but it's not shoving your thong down someone's throat.
Yeah.
And then skid marks, and I mean that's over the top.
Well, what I'm trying to get to is that what they're doing is borderline just incredibly fucking hokey. It's okay to have those. It's okay to have those funny haha matches as long as it's not completely and utterly ridiculous, like shoving your dong down somebody's throat.
Right, and that's why I understand, like, the old schoolers saying what they say. I totally understand it. It is a slap in the face, especially to veterans who have taken this seriously their whole life, and, like, they have injuries to prove it that limit them from doing normal stuff. And then they see these guys come in here, and joke around and make a mockery of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in their eyes, right.
But back on topic.
And so I get that.
Back on topic.
Well, that was on topic. That was topic.
but I'm saying, either way you look at it, if Jericho lost the belt in the airport or whatever, or he left it on the top of the limo, it's still a great fucking story. It's still
Oh,
hilarious.
but they did a damn good job of covering that shit up. Up to my boys in the back, I wouldn't have known either. So.
Well, I could believe that he believed that the belt was stolen, not
No,
realizing
he
that
knew
he left.
exactly what was going. I think the lawyer or the lawyer, the limo driver was probably paid off to shut up about it after he lost the title, even.
Oh, hell yeah.
So.
And I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't believe that Jericho let that limo driver touch his belt. I believe it was Jericho that put it on the top of the limo.
And if it is that, we will never know.
Because
we will never know.
A Jericho thing for him to do.
I don't know. Jericho's really professional. Because when he was world champion in WWE, he had to hold on to that like it's your last meal ticket. And
but don't you have you ever heard the story when the night he won the undisputed world championship?
I know. I don't like. I'm in terms of like historical, like going out party stuff. I'm not. I know some of it, just not a lot of it.
No, that night when he went to his hotel room, he got locked out of his hotel room with the belts inside the room.
Oh, okay, so he has a precedent of this. Oh, okay.
So shit like this happens to Chris Jericho.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, there's a precedent. Okay.
Yeah, so like,
gotcha.
If you read the Jericho books, like you think, well, yeah, this is a very Jericho thing to happen.
Right, and man, like it's just funny. Like not even a day later, they made that video. I knew something was up. I was like,
yeah,
I smell something.
I said the same.
He was covering his ass.
Make a Facebook video about it in a jacuzzi instead of being running around the streets trying to knock out somebody's teeth who took the belt.
Thank you. You can tell.
Who found the belt on the side of the fucking road?
Oh, they did a news interview with the guy who found it, and he said, and he even said, I think someone just left it here or lost it off their car because it was just sitting in dust.
And you know what? If that was
in
me,
Jacksonville,
that's like the ultimate souvenir in my book.
I forgot the best part of that story. I'm sorry. Okay, so it was like a older guy, like in his 50s. He didn't know what the hell it was, and he tried to put it on Craigslist.
Wow.
And then they found it on from there.
Not even
not on eBay. Exactly. And that's how you know he's old school.
Yeah. Like I said, you just can't make this shit.
I know, it's great. But I'm not trying to shit on him too much. I understand. It's a new Joe by himself. I that's a lot of pressure. But he's used to it. But until Kenny, the Bucks, and them get more and Cody get more name recognition, and then the others, other people with big names more, come and establish themselves. He's got a lot of pressure on him to basically carry the company. So.
And then he left that pressure on top of the limo and let it drive off.
Yeah, he did.
Like I said, I don't know if he did, so I'm going to say the limo driver did until I know.
If you believe that Jericho let
I want to meet Jericho one of these days.
Touch his belt and let him put it on the top of the limo. Then I got butts to sell you, Mitch. I mean,
okay, well,
you got too many.
James,
one too many chair shots.
James.
Yeah.
I want to be able to meet Jericho one day.
Oh, well, I met him. He was very nice.
If I shit on him right now with all this, I doubt he will. That's what I'm saying.
Jericho knows I love him. He's my favorite wrestler. So.
Oh yeah, he knows who we are. He wouldn't just ignore us. Yeah.
Yeah. You answer my tweets, Jericho.
He takes it in stride.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's like him and Cena. They know by now how to do it. Like and it's hard not to have look at it egotistically because they have all this knowledge and They just gotta do what they know is best and go about it because they handle it out of some of the best in the business. They handle it really well, and they know how to not let that shit get to their heads or bother them, no matter how bad it
And just drink a little bubbly.
is. A lot of bubba,
Yeah,
not a little.
Oh
he had a lot of bit.
I don't know how he's not hung over for a week by now.
All right, Mitch, what's your next piece of news?
Okay, hold on just a second here. All right. And then my last piece of news for the day is the rumors that Impact Wrestling. There's two stories we have here. First off, Anthem now has a majority ownership in HDNet, which I believe they have a connection to Access in some way, and the TV and the announcement of them and Access collaborating together and having a show on Access happened today as well. But the
October
rumors
28th.
also exactly, but the rumors are also stirring around that Impact is trying to buy or work with Ring of Honor in some way. So that will be very interesting to see what transpires out of that.
That is really interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. It's kind of, going from one homeless shelter to another at this point.
Well, to me, what it signifies is they see WWE, AEW, and they see heads. They're thinking, all right, our only salvation is if we team up with someone like Ring of Honor, because they're in the shitstorm too. They're floundering just as bad, maybe worse.
Yeah.
Roster-wise, for sure. And
Because Matt
let's try. But if we merge together, maybe we can make it a three-way race in America. You know what I mean? Over time.
Right.
So maybe that, trying to put together the resources of both, but with corporate America the way it is, I don't see Sinclair giving up power anytime soon. So. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a definitely we'll see, because I could see.
Yeah, I don't think Sinclair would give up power.
Giving more credence to WWE than it.
I just don't see, like I said, I don't see Sinclair giving up the power they would need to give up.
Well, for Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor has that New Japan partnership.
That's something that that's going to expire soon, and the talks are maybe Impact gets that.
Exactly. So, if they do renew with Ring of Honor, and Impact Wrestling is getting buddy with Ring of Honor, it gives New Japan inclination to give their superstars to Impact Wrestling as well.
Right.
Because Impact Wrestling took a big hit recently with the loss of LAX.
Yeah, but okay, hear me out here. But in my opinion, they are right now they're too deep for that loss to really matter. ROH does not even have 1/4 of the roster depth that Impact has right now. Like I said, Impact Wrestling's roster is better than AEW's, and it can at times it can rival NXT. So I won't go WWE as far as WWE, but it can rival NXT's, and so that is of market value right now, guys. Like in terms of weighing Ring of Honor over Impact, the only thing holding Impact down is their old name recognition of what happened to them from the past, and having a do not sponsor thing, held over them for what Vince Russo did in the past, to where that people won't sponsor the name Impact or TNA.
Right.
I mean, Impact had their departures too, though. I mean, other than LAX.
Yeah, you're right. Charlotte Bordeaux. Yeah, you're right. But
they did get girl. They did get my girl Tennille Dashwood. I mean, can't even knock them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's gonna take a lot more than Tenille Dashwood to get them out of the hole. But
I mean,
yeah, I didn't.
true.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
it's they're finally not the cam goal of professional wrestling anymore. They have to put those
Well-
pasties on.
Well, they're still on Twitch. They're just now. They're the thought of wrestling.
But
to the
they're gonna be on Access Channel now, so they have a reputable channel behind them now. That
Right.
people actually
Oh.
get and watch New Japan on. So those fans might cross over if they haven't heard or haven't watched Impact Wrestling for some time.
Right. And real quick, I just remembered there was a slight other news story I had, but it ties in with Impact. It's what Kaliko said about, yeah, well, they lost LAX. They lost people too. Well, someone was at a recent taping of Impact that might be signing with them, Joey Ryan.
Oh, God, no. Fuck no.
I know. I can't believe he would sign with Impact over his friends. That got me. I don't think it'll happen.
Just
But
no,
that got me out of here.
No. Everything you could put in front of no, put it in front of Joey Ryan.
Yeah, it would be your nightmare. It was Joey Ryan and Zack Sabre Jr. on Impact.
Oh, that is just a nightmare waiting to happen. Yeah. Thanks for putting that in my head.
I think it's gonna happen.
No problem.
Watch.
It's my pleasure.
So, yeah, we'll stay on top of that. Ring of Honor is fucking fluttering at this point. If their shows are 25% full, that would be a lot at this point.
Honestly, do you remember me in April saying like their roster was diminishing and that I saw them going nowhere but down, like about 5 months ago?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I saw this coming, bro.
But when you have Matt Taven as your world champion, it could only go
Matt
down.
Taven's a mid-carder at best in NXT or even maybe Impact. He'd be maybe an upper carder, but not a main eventer.
I mean, we haven't had a lot of.
But he's.
We haven't had.
I would have put the title on Marty Skrull.
That's what I was gonna say. We haven't had a lot of time to talk about Ring of Honor, but when you know you're gonna lose Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, half your fucking roster is leaving.
Not just that, but then 6 months after that, in October to November, which is now, you're losing Marty Skrull as well.
But when you lost all those guys, why not put the belt on Marty? Get those extra couple ticket sales.
I think I know. You're right. I know why. It's because he told him straight up, I'm not re-signing with you. I'm going to go with my friends. I'm pretty sure. They don't want to put the title on someone that's not going to benefit him going forward past the time he's with them. It doesn't benefit them otherwise to do that.
Until I see hard proof rumor.
Well, it's up November 1st. November 1st, his contract's up, and he will be in AEW. That's not a rumor to me. It's been planned for a long time. So.
We'll
just
see.
Let me know.
And we will cover it if it doesn't happen.
Okay, well, just hear me now. I'm saying it will happen, so you can say, okay, I'm sorry, Mitch, that I didn't listen to you.
That will never happen, Mitch.
Oh, will it? Okay, we shall see.
Oh.
You gotta put some faith in me. When I say something, you gotta put some faith in me.
Yeah, that was a.
Well, I mean, you've been teasing the Marty Skrull push from AEW since April.
Okay.
Since after.
Yes. Thank you for bringing this up.
After the Madison Square Garden show, you were saying like, "Oh, this is it for Marty. He's not coming back."
Right. Because I was unaware until I talked to my friend in mid-May that he decided with his buddies, the Bucks, Cody, etc., that it made no sense for him to join AEW right now to kill his momentum where it was right now, for him to sign a 6-month extension for Ring of Honor, continue his momentum, and then bring that momentum to AEW in the fall. That was the plan. But I didn't know that until mid-May when it happened. I thought he wasn't going to sign an extension. So that's why.
All right. Well, glad we cleared that up.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything you'd like to add before we finish the Moment of Mayhem?
That's it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Moment of Mayhem, brought to you by Wrestling with Entertainment.